I've always tried to build refrigeration systems for computers, but I've never built a computer with a refrigeration system. Hi, I'm Travis Jank. I'm known for building very fast computers. Modding is making a computer go from stock, something you can buy on the shelf, to something that is a one-off fabrication, something that is unique, a form of art, with the computer itself being the core focus of that. The inspiration behind this rig was to have one computer to do it all. I was tired of using multiple computers, from gaming to rendering to streaming to work to web browsing. I wanted something that could do everything all at the same time. So I'm going to enhance the performance of the computer by overclocking it. That's basically taking the stock speed of the processor, what it comes out of the factory at, and making it faster. So if the processor's 3 gigahertz, I'm going to try and make it run at 5 gigahertz or 6 gigahertz. The limiting factor is going to be keeping it cool. Heat is what keeps the computer held back. So the cooling system is the tool I needed, and it's what I'm using to be able to increase the processor speed, which gives me more performance. The cooling method that I'm going to use today is commonly known in the community as vapor phase change cooling. The same principle of how your home refrigerator or air conditioner works, and we pass it over a heat sink that's touching the processor. So instead of cooling the air around the computer, we're actually cooling just the processor in the computer itself. The cooling system I have is made out of 2 separate window air conditioning units. And I pulled out the compressors, I pulled out the condensers and the capacitors, and I put them all together in my own custom box. I decided to call it the refrigerator rig because it's going to bring that temperature down to about 200 degrees below zero. Removing that heat gives me the opportunity to make it much, much faster. The processor in today's rig is an Intel Core i7 5th generation 4790K. The other components that we have in the system is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 980 Ti. We've got a RAID 0 of Crucial 256 gig SSDs. We've got 32 gigs of Crucial Ballistics Tracer. We've got an ASUS Z97 motherboard to drive that processor and overclock it. This is a complete package when it comes to performance. I'm most looking forward to the fact that when I hit that power button, it turns on, the lights bring up, the liquid starts flowing. 3, 2, 1. The coolant is not flowing. Okay. You gotta open the side panel. So it turns out the problem with the rig was a restriction in flow. I made a decision to design the cooling system for looks. I didn't check for functionality. To resolve the problem, I completely disassembled the rig. I checked every single component. Now it runs cool and it overclocks like a champion. When I think about my rig, I think about performance. My name's Travis Jank. I like to build extremely fast computers.